They're never going anywhere.
Now on Good Morning Northwest, gone but never forgotten. A new space for healing on the University of Idaho campus. We're taking a look at the new healing garden and what it means for the friends and families of the University of Idaho murder victims.
We have highs around 90 today, but will drop down for the weekend. I'm tracking wet and cool weather in your first alert forecast.
Plus, we've reached the final day of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and tonight, Vice President Harris will accept her nomination for president in person. But last night, it was her running mate who had his time on stage. A recap of day 3 and what our state delegates are saying. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, August 22nd. Welcome to it. Robin has the morning off. Let's check in with Allison Martinez for a look at our forecast today. Allison's going to get a little warmer today.
It is. We are heating up quite a bit today. Right now, we're starting with our live conditions. We have a really nice sunrise over in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We're at 60 degrees in Spokane and 59 degrees over in Idaho. 4 things to know about your weather on this Thursday, almost Friday. We have temperatures near 90 degrees today. We also have some temperature swings in store, so that's the good thing about this forecast. There's some weather for everyone. We have a cool and wet weekend ahead, and then we'll be dry and seasonable for next week. As we start our day, we'll be in the 70s by about 10 a.m. All throughout the day, you can expect partly sunny skies. We'll be at 88 from 4 until about 7 p.m. and then we'll cool down to the 70s by 10. As we take a look forward to our weekend, we're seeing lots of showers in our future. I'm breaking down the timing of exactly when you can expect that wet weather coming up here in a few minutes in your first alert forecast.
Allison, thanks. Well, day 3 of the Democratic National Convention continued to bring the energy as Governor Tim Walz took center stage and accepted the Democratic vice presidential nomination. Let's get over to Hannah Joy at the Breaking Now desk this morning with a wrap-up of yesterday's events. Hannah.
Good morning, Natalie. Day 3 of the Democratic National Convention was filled with surprise guests, performances, and rousing speeches. You saw people like John Legend, Stevie Wonder, and Oprah Winfrey lighting up the United Center. Everyone that hit the stage making their message clear, drawing a line between a Trump versus Harris presidency. Starting off, former President Bill Clinton thanked President Joe Biden for his service while slamming Trump over his age and temperament.
Harris for the people. The other guy who's proved even more than the first go around that he's about me, myself, and I.
Meanwhile, Oprah Winfrey talks about the importance of freedom.
More than anything else, let us choose freedom. Why? Because that's the best of America. We're all Americans, and together, let's all choose Kamala Harris.
But night 3 of the DNC might be most remembered for the emotion showed by the Walz family, shedding tears watching their husband and father introduce himself to the American people.
Family down the road, they may not think like you do. They may not pray like you do. They may not love like you do, but they're your neighbors. And you look out for them, and they look out for you.
I spoke to Representative Marilyn Strickland from Washington's 10th Congressional District near Tacoma. She is in Chicago as a delegate and says she is excited about the Harris-Walz ticket.
The environment here is electric. It's exciting. And I would say the one thing that is so apparent, it's full of hope and optimism. And I do believe that the American people, despite the challenges that we're having, and there are many, we want a message of hope, of unity. We want this divisiveness to stop.
Representative Strickland also saying she is experiencing history.
We will finally elect a woman president. We will finally elect a Black woman president. We will finally elect an Asian woman president. As someone who shares her background as being both Black and Asian, it's even more exciting. But I always come back to one important fact in this conversation. I support Kamala Harris to be president because she's the most qualified candidate to be Joe Biden's successor, hands down.
Walz wrapped up his speech comparing the election to a football game, saying they are in the fourth quarter and Kamala Harris is ready to win and serve. Coming up in the next half hour, we will have what to expect on the final night of the DNC. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy for News Now.
Hannah, thanks. The University of Idaho Healing Garden, to honor the 4 students killed back in November of 2022, is now open on campus. The space is to give students an outlet for their grief they experienced during that time. Students who lost their classmates and friends say the murders made the university feel dark and disconnected. The Healing Garden will have opportunities for students to write notes to their lost loved ones and let them know they miss them and they're thinking about them. The families of Kaylee Gonsalves, Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, and Madison Mogan were all at the dedication, saying they want to make sure their legacies are preserved.
And in years and years and years, you know, this tragedy won't be so fresh in everybody's minds, and those names won't be so memorable to the kids that are on campus in 20 years. And they will, because, you know, their names are there. They're never going anywhere.
Hundreds of students, staff, and faculty came to the memorial's opening, and the volunteers that donated their time to build it say they can't put into words how meaningful the memorial is. The university also installed a beacon that will light up at night that's meant to represent hope for a brighter future in Moscow. And just next week, a hearing in the murder trial for Bryan Kohberger will discuss moving that case out of Latah County. The suspect's lawyer is requesting next summer's trial be moved to Boise. The defense saying there was less media coverage of the case in Ada County, making it easier to find an impartial jury. That change of venue hearing will take place on August 29th. Well, starting off this morning, Spokane drivers are going to see some changes in traffic that might affect their morning commute. Washington Street will be reduced to 1 lane between Maxwell Avenue and Boone Avenue. Drivers should expect slowdowns, but if you don't need to enter that area for something specific, the city wants to encourage you to use Division or Monroe instead. Construction will last until Friday, August 23rd. Also starting August 26th, Market Street northbound lanes will be closed and southbound lanes will be reduced to 1 lane between Wellesley and Mission. A detour will be in place until September 6th. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:07. Checking back in with Allison Martinez here. Some kids are getting on the school bus today, believe it or not.
That's right. The Freeman School District started school yesterday, and here are the temperatures you can expect on your morning drive as you head out the door, hop on that bus. We're telling you exactly how you'll want to send the kids out the door this morning, coming up in your first alert forecast.
Summer is coming to a close and fall is almost here. That means the Friends of Manitou Fall Plant Sale is returning this Saturday. We'll have all the details coming up.
And parents, are you still shopping for those back-to-school shoes for your kids? Well, after the break, we have some tips on how to make sure the shoes last, and we'll tell you about another way your kid can get a new pair for free.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge open to the public daily starting at 3 p.m. north of Spokane on Highway 395.
This summer, don't sweat it. Bill's Heating and AC has you covered with the best prices on air conditioners and heat pumps, guaranteed. With over 3,000 5-star reviews, we're the locally owned company you can trust. Our expert technicians provide fast, reliable service to ensure your home stays comfortable all season long. And should you ever have an issue, we're open 7 days a week to provide immediate help. So what are you waiting for? Call Bill's Heating and AC for your free quote today.
It's been 20 years since Toyota launched the world's first mass-produced hybrid vehicle, the Toyota Prius.
And today, Parker Toyota's inventory is filled with hybrids like the RAV4, Highlander, and Tundra. Plus, the all-new Grand Highlander and Tacoma.
Whether you're heading up the mountain or hauling kids around town, Parker Toyota's selection of hybrids are designed to move you quicker and travel further with fewer trips to the pump.
See our huge selection of hybrids built for the everyday driver at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene or visit parkertoyota.com.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
Introducing
Allison!
Allison's plaque psoriasis. She thinks her flaky gray patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis. Otezla can help you get clearer skin. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people taking Otezla had depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur.
Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla.
You could be driving a 2024 Chevy Colorado, valued over $44,000. Winning is as easy as playing your favorite games at Mistaqua Casino Hotel to earn entries. Learn more at Mistaqua.com.
4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Welcome back. It's now 6:10, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Canada's 2 major freight railroads have shut down their operations, locking out 9,000 members of the Teamsters Union. The shutdown may be a blow to both the Canadian and U.S. economies. U.S. officials say well over $100 billion worth of freight rides the rails between Canada and the U.S. every year. Several operations could be disrupted, including agriculture, automobiles, home building, and energy. Now, today's action isn't a strike. In this case, management is telling the Teamsters they can't work amid ongoing labor disputes. Crews have resumed their search for the last missing person from the luxury yacht that sank off the coast of Sicily. Emergency workers recovered the remains of 4 missing people yesterday. Another body, believed to be that of the onboard chef, was recovered last week. Now, the latest victims' names have not been released. So far, 15 people have been rescued.
For your 10-second takeaway today, we have partly sunny skies. You'll want a light layer just for the morning and shades for a hot day ahead. We have a high of 90 degrees.
Now, for most families, back-to-school shopping likely includes a new pair of shoes. And there are some things parents and caregivers should be keeping in mind to ensure kids have healthy feet while they're learning. A tip is to look for wider shoes so that the toes can spread out while they're wearing them. A flexible, flatter sole can help kids' feet move around, much like when they're not wearing shoes. And it helps them to have a sense of the ground underneath their feet better. That can help prevent any painful foot injuries.
Things you want to look for is kind of a solid heel counter, and then twist the shoe, make sure it's got kind of not a lot of play from side to side, and then the sole should be a little bit firmer so it doesn't fold up like a pancake.
And expensive shoes don't always equal better shoes. Remember, kids outgrow shoes very quickly. If your child is having any foot pain, talk to your pediatrician about getting a podiatry referral. And it's not too late to get some new shoes for your kids before the school year starts. A few weeks ago, we covered the community celebration hosted by the local nonprofit law firm Way to Justice. They gave away free shoes and school supplies to thousands of families in the Spokane area, and they're not done yet. A week from today, on August 29th, Way to Justice and the Spokane Eastside Reunion Association are offering a second chance for you to get shoes and school supplies for your school-age children. That's happening from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the parking lot of the SERA Monitoring and Job Training Center. Now, we'll have that address on your screen right now. There's no registration required, and you can just show up to get a pair, but we have all this information. It's listed right now on our website, KXLY.com, including how to volunteer. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13. You may have started seeing those mums pop up at local garden shops. It's time to spruce up your garden for the end of summer and into fall, and you can do all that at Manitou Park this weekend. Marissa Rio has the details on the annual plant sale. That's right after the break.
Welcome to the Summer Roundup this week at Cal. Over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low, and $44 down is all you need.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
During the Summer Roundup this week at Cal.
Adventure, culture, and fine wine await you in the Lewis-Clark Valley, less than 2 hours south of Spokane. Tour some of the world's most spectacular wilderness, beauty, and wildlife in Hell's Canyon. Experience the region's rich and diverse culture and history. Savor award-winning Lewis-Clark Valley wines and delicious culinary creations from a variety of local wineries and fine dining establishments. Visit lewisclarkvalley.com and plan your destination getaway today.
I've always been drawn to artists like this.
Yeah, me too. This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger.
You're me.
Yeah, after you quit the firm and follow your passion.
Where do you find the time?
After work, studying with others who are looking for more.
Continue your education online or in person. Now accepting applications. Face your future with Whitworth University Adult Education Programs.
Mainstream has proudly served Greater Spokane and Northern Idaho for over 20 years, offering reliable and high-quality home services. Our exceptional team is committed to delivering trusted plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions that ensure the comfort and safety of your home. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible when it comes to repairing, maintaining, or installing systems that make your home a more comfortable place to live. Because we are home services, we are Mainstream.
If you have Graves' disease, gritty eyes could be more than a rough patch. People with Graves could also get thyroid eye disease, or TED, which may need a different doctor. Find a TED eye specialist at isitted.com.
Get ready for 10 days of excitement at the North Idaho State Fair presented by ICCU. Don't miss out. Carnival rides, delicious food, and 5 nights of rodeo. Experience tractor pulls, thrilling concerts, and the Extreme Dog Show. There's entertainment for everyone. Don't miss the mesmerizing aerial acrobatic performances, mind-bending magicians, hypnotists, and contortionists. Bring the whole family for contests, interactive exhibits, and fascinating livestock demonstrations. Get your tickets now and join us for fun galore at the North Idaho State Fair.
Fred's Appliance Clearance Centers are your one-stop shop for top-quality appliances at unbeatable prices. Top brand closeouts, factory blems, open box, and distressed inventory arrive daily. Take advantage of incredible discounts with savings you won't find anywhere else. Hurry in with Fred's Clearance Center's huge selection of heavily discounted name brand appliances. The inventory moves fast. For the best deals on appliances in Spokane, see either of Fred's Clearance Centers today.
Travel for Adventures is brought to you in part by Grant County Tourism.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:17. If you're looking to spruce up your garden, the Friends of Manitou Fall Plant Sale is the event for you. And Marissa Rio, she is live, and so is Allison here. We're live at Manitou Park this morning with all the details that you need to know heading into this sale. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, Natalie. This is a highly anticipated event, and the Friends of Manitou are excited to invite the community to explore all of the plants that they'll be having on sale. You can look on your screen right now and you'll see the details. The sale will be on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Friends with Manitou will have plants, garden art, and decor for sale. Now, right now I'm here with Gabi with the Friends of Manitou. Gabi, you have a bunch of beautiful plants in your hands. What are these?
So these are sedums. Sedums bloom from starting now all the way into late October, so they're a great plant for late pollinators to have and also color in your yard. And you can see we have just, a lot of different kind of colors. We have the burgundy, we have the chartreuse. This one over here has a lovely red stem on it, and they bloom in different colors of pinks and reds. So if you want some nice late fall color in your yard, these are the plants for you. And we have like 20 different kinds.
And are these plants sensitive to care for?
No, these are super easy. You basically just cut them down in the fall or very early spring, and then they just come back up, and they are very, they don't get any kind of pests of any sort. They're very drought hardy too.
And all of the plants will be organized a certain way, so they're easy to find on Saturday.
Yes, we do alphabetize everything, and they're all on tables, so you don't have to bend over and pick anything up. And then we have them by sections, so we'll have all the sun-loving plants in one section, the shade plants are in another, we have shrubs all together.
Thank you so much. We will show you more later in the next half hour. Live in Manitou, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
A beautiful way to start your morning there. You were just so excited to see the plants. You needed an up-close view.
I wanted to be up close and personal for that. I'm so sorry, Marissa, for ruining your shot, but I did get a really good view of those gorgeous flowers.
There you go. And the rain we're going to be seeing this weekend, the flowers will probably be looking beautiful when you go out and see them.
That's the best part of the rain. Everything looks so very vibrant, and we can definitely expect that this weekend. For today, though, we are keeping things dry and hot. We have a high of 90 degrees in Spokane. We're expecting partly partly sunny skies and light winds. For tonight, we'll cool down to 57. It will be a mostly clear night, and we'll have light winds tonight also. For our highs, we're right around that 90 degrees and 88 in Coeur d'Alene, 87 in Kellogg, and 90 in St. Mary's. We're at 89 in Ritzville, 88 in Moses Lake, and 87 over in the Tri-Cities. Now, things are taking a turn very quickly here. We have an upper level trough making its way into our region, bringing some cooler temperatures and some unsettled conditions. So this forecast really has something for everyone in it. For our forecast radar today around 7 a.m., you can see we have some scattered activity making its way into our region. Around 1 p.m., we have the potential for some light scattered showers around Deer Park, Spokane, up north into Republic, but this won't be anything significant in terms of our rainfall for today. Where things take a turn is tomorrow and Saturday. So we're fast forwarding here to about 5 p.m. tomorrow. If you're going to be out and about, you're getting off work, you're starting your weekend, you will have to deal with a little bit of moisture in our region. You can see we've got some widespread rain activity here. By 9 p.m., that will mostly lift up, and we'll see the return of that Saturday around 4 p.m. So it's all about just planning accordingly and making sure you're dressed correctly. The best way to stay up to date with the hour-by-hour rain chances is by checking out our First Alert Weather app. But for today, you're in the clear. We have dry conditions, a high of 90 degrees, 78 for Friday, and then we'll be in the lower 70s for Saturday and Sunday, and we're keeping on with those rain chances there also.
Yeah, besides, today is going to be that little warm spike, but the rest of the forecast looking pretty comfortable.
Very comfortable is the key word.
There you go. All right, thanks, Allison. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:21. The West Coast Conference has released their schedules for the upcoming women's basketball the college basketball season, and the Zags have quite a few games that fans should get marked on their calendars. We'll tell you the important ones. That's coming up next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
I love you just the way God
Don't miss Parmalee, Contemporary Country Hitmakers, live Thursday, September 12th. Visit CDACasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome to the Summer Roundup this week at Cal. Over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low, and $44 down is all you need.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
During the Summer Roundup this week at Cal.
Oof. Moving day never goes smoothly, does it? Let's just settle this little mishap, huh?
Who do we always see on the billboards again?
It's the one called That's All Guys.
After an accident like this, you deserve to be compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through. At Craig Swap & Associates, we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen again.
Voltaren, for long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
It won't be hard to find someone to fix this. But before I started Angie's List, different story. A lot has changed for us at Angie since then, but the issues facing homeowners are the same. And the solution, too. Skilled local pros. Get started at Angie.com.
Deodorant, but not as you know it. For thighs, folds, pits, and bits. 72-hour odor control, full of skin-loving ingredients. Plus, it's dermatologist and gynecologist approved. Introducing Whole Body Deodorant from Dove.
Shake up your shower with a flavor for every feeling. This Dove freshens you up. This Dove winds you down. This Dove leaves you glowing. And this Dove keeps you going. So whatever care you care about, there's a Dove for everybody.
4 News Now First Alert weather means you're first to know. Rain gear or more sunscreen. Time to mow or turn on the sprinklers. Safe on the water? Live radar pinpoint storms near you. Be the first to know with 4 News Now First Alert weather.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minenso. Gonzaga women's basketball released its schedule for the upcoming season. The Zags will play 8 teams that finished in the top 100 of the net rankings last year, and it's all to get them ready for tournament time. The first game in the kennel will be November 1st for an exhibition against College of Idaho. The Bulldogs open the regular season against Montana at home on November 5th. Now, the Zags also have matchups against Stanford, Cal, Eastern Washington, and a trip to the Virgin Islands for the Paradise Tournament before conference play begins. The Bulldogs will be going for their 20th conference title and 16th NCAA tournament appearance. The Gonzaga men's team will open the Battle for Atlantis tournament in the Bahamas against West Virginia. The game is set for 11:30 in the morning on November 27th. It'll be the 6th time the Bulldogs and Mountaineers will match up. Gonzaga has won every single time. Now, the Mariners were swept by the LA Dodgers following the 8-4 loss last night. Seattle sits 5 games back of first place in the AL West with just 34 games to go. The M's are off today before hosting a weekend series with the San Francisco Giants starting tomorrow. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Hey, Gonzaga, call me if you need a fill-in when you guys go to the Bahamas. Sounds like a really fun game. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:25. Students in Cheney are supposed to start the school year next week, but that might not happen as teachers are preparing to strike. What educators are asking for and what a strike would mean for students. It's next. Plus, we're headed into the final day of the Democratic National Convention. And after the break, Hannah Joy has what we are expecting from day 4. And before we go to break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the woman at the center of a new docuseries, Chimp Crazy, speaking out. The series takes you inside the world of private exotic animal ownership. Viewers following Tanya Haddix as she fights to keep her chimps in a legal battle with PETA after a judge ordered she turn all her chimps over to a rescue group. PETA saying Tanya was never qualified to run a center for chimpanzees.
She does not have any formal training. She's simply someone who likes chimpanzees.
And this morning, Tanya Haddix is telling her side of the story to GMA.
It's all been crazy and tough. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on Chimp Crazy and why it's causing such a strong viewer reaction. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com.
When it comes to quality roofing solutions, trust the experts at Roofs by Premier. Roofs by Premier has more than 50 years of experience in the Inland Northwest. Roofs by Premier is a certified plus GAF contractor.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the light ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no-dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Our biggest challenge? Uncertainty. Hidden fees, surcharges, who knows what to expect.
Turn shipping to your advantage.
Keep it simple with clear upfront pricing.
with USPS Ground Advantage.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Wait, there's an elevator?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
When it comes to quality roofing solutions, trust the experts at Roofs by Premier. Roofs by Premier has more than 50 years of experience in the Inland Northwest. Schedule now for summer and receive $500 off.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, August 22nd. Welcome to it. Robin has the morning off. Let's kick things off this morning with Allison Martinez and a look at our first alert forecast. You might want to shed those layers today.
Oh, that's right. We have a really, really nice but hot day in store for you today. We're taking a live look over Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We have a beautiful start in both areas. You can even see the sun really coming through on our camera over in Coeur d'Alene. 4 things to know about your weather for today. We do have temperatures near 90 around the inland Northwest. We do also have some temperature swings in store, and we have a cool and wet weekend with dry and seasonable weather next week. So there's really something for everyone, regardless of what your preference is here. For your Thursday, we're starting off our day in the 70s by around 10 a.m. We'll quickly heat up to the 80s. We'll hang out right around that 88-degree range from about 4 to 7 p.m. And by 10 p.m., we'll cool down to the 70s. We do have a little bit of a switch. We have some rain showers ahead for the next couple of days. We'll have more on that in your first alert forecast.
Allison, thanks so much. Well, we are on the final day of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and the theme for today is For Our Future. Last night featured former President Bill Clinton and Governor Tim Walz on stage, but tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris will formally accept the Democratic presidential nomination. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk this morning, and Hannah, what are we expecting going into the final day at the DNC?
So, Natalie, we first have to start here. Last night was filled with big performances and passionate speeches. According to a senior advisor with Governor Tim Walz, he was preparing for his speech, but the most important thing he was trying to do was make sure that it felt right and true to him and authentically tell the story of who he is. Vice President Kamala Harris watched the DNC from her hotel room last night. Harris called Walz before his speech to wish him good luck and to encourage him. But before that, key players in the Democratic Party took the stage.
We need Kamala Harris, the president of joy.
We must continue to stand up, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans.
Are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz?
Then it was game time for Walz, reflecting on his time as a military veteran, former congressman, high school teacher, and football coach.
It was those players and my students who inspired me to run for Congress. They saw in me what I had hoped to instill in them.
I spoke with Senator Joe Nguyen of Washington's 34th legislative district, which is near Seattle, on what he believes Democrats must do leading up to the November election.
Have to keep the momentum going. There's 76 days left in this campaign. That's not a lot of time. And although it feels good to have packed stadiums, to have good press, and to have good memes, that's not enough. We actually have to come out and vote. We're ignoring the polls. We're ignoring kind of what the chatter might be saying. We're treating this very seriously. There's key states that we have to play in. Washington State isn't a battleground state, but we have a lot of resources here that we're going to send out to make sure that people vote.
Senator Nguyen also saying he is concerned what may happen if Trump does not win, saying he would not rule out a second insurrection.
And I wouldn't rule it out. You're seeing the rhetoric that he's saying right now. You're seeing Project 2025 and how they have a plan to strip away our rights. You're seeing kind of the mobilization of what I would deem hate groups that are talking online. We cannot take this for granted. You know, I don't want a close victory. I don't want it to be squeaking by just because the Supreme Court might say something. I think the biggest thing for us is not just winning, but having such large numbers where it is unmistakable the momentum that we have.
Looking ahead, Harris will close out the DNC, delivering a primetime speech and accepting the presidential nomination. The convention will begin at 4 p.m. our time and wrap up at 8. You can watch a special 2-hour-long presentation of the DNC starting tonight at 6, followed by a special edition of the 4 News Now. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks so much. The start of the school year for students in the Cheney School District may be delayed. Nearly 350 union teachers in the Cheney School District plan to strike on Tuesday, which is the first day of school. They're fighting for better pay to attract and keep teachers, along with more resources to support teachers. In an email from the district to the community, they say they've proposed an 18% salary increase over 3 years, saying, in quote, "We believe this offer reflects our commitment to fairly compensating our teachers while ensuring the long-term sustainability of our district." Yet some parents believe that's not enough, knowing that what those teachers deal with on a day-to-day basis.
For all the demands they put on them, I feel like they should just compensate them and bring them up to where they should be, equal with other school districts, and definitely for the hard work and the good work that they do.
The Cheney Education Association president told us that the district's benefits, salary, and support are not on par with similar-sized districts nearby, making it hard for them to retain and recruit well-qualified staff. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:35. Checking back in with Allison Martinez as we get ready to head out the door. We got a nice start to the day, and we got to already looking ahead to the weekend.
Yeah, we have it really nicely today. We have a sunny day, dry conditions, so we're keeping our eyes to the future with some rain. We'll tell you more about that coming up.
Plus, are you missing the excitement from the Olympics? Well, don't worry, the Paralympics are coming up soon. And after the break, we're introducing you to one Spokane athlete that's heading to Paris. We're sharing her story in just a little bit.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Have you worked or enjoyed the outdoors in Lincoln County before 2014? You may have been exposed to harmful Libby amphibole asbestos. Get your free asbestos health screening today. Don't wait. Early detection is key. Contact the Card Clinic at libbyasbestos.org.
My credit score is more than just a number. It's my future. P1FCU knows how important it is too, which is why it's so easy to check your score every time you check your online banking. It's a piece of cake. Plus, it doesn't just let you check your score, it gives you recommendations on how to improve it. It also shows you how different things could be affecting your score.
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
Hi, I'm Chris with Tactical Plumbing. We're a well-known, locally owned company with a great reputation with our customers. While the new housing boom stays strong, we are excited to announce that we are growing our company to provide homeowners with our precision services.
Tactical Plumbing has over 30 years of combined experience, and we are now booking residential service and repair. Tactical Plumbing providing our community with carefully planned and strategically executed plumbing solutions.
Call us or visit our website today for all of your plumbing needs.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Amazing offers and a great selection of Ford vehicles, like the Built Wild Bronco family, with a deal you just can't miss. Your biggest adventures are waiting. So make it Ford. Make it yours. Make it now. Lease a 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Have you worked or enjoyed the outdoors in Lincoln County before 2014? You may have been exposed to harmful Libby amphibole asbestos. Get your free asbestos health screening today. Don't wait. Early detection is key. Contact the Card Clinic at libbyasbestos.org.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:38. The Olympics in Paris may be over, but the excitement is not done yet. The Paralympics start on August 28th, and several Spokane athletes are competing. That includes this woman, Taylor Swanson. Now, originally from the West Side, she calls Spokane home as she chases her dream of becoming a professional athlete. She'll be running the 100, 200, and the 4x1 Universal Relay in Paris. But as I recently learned, her road to the success has taken many turns along the way.
Is in command of this race from the beginning.
When Taylor Swanson steps on the track, she locks in.
Look at the distance she's put on the rest of the field in the same classification.
Exemplifying speed and strength, ready to take her skills to the world's largest athletic stage.
As a little kid, I grew up dreaming of becoming a professional athlete, so it's awesome to have this opportunity now.
A dream she wasn't sure would ever become a reality. Taylor grew up running and playing soccer, but there was always something a little different.
Since I was a little kid, I just had more difficulties with school, just other things, just being kind of a clumsy kid that I didn't understand.
It took graduating high school, having a knee surgery, and eventually connecting with coaches at Parasport Spokane for it to finally click.
I had all these individual diagnoses of different issues that I had, but we didn't realize that they're all just symptoms of cerebral palsy.
Now, rather than trying to fix Taylor, she's excelling in her true form.
She finally had this justification for why she was a clumsy kid and why she had anxieties and why school was a challenge for her. And she's now operating this whole individual.
And while some may think not knowing about a disability your whole life would be a hindrance, Taylor's coaches like David Gregg with Paris Spokane credit it for her success.
Taylor's just a beast on the track. She is so strong, and just because no one has limited her because of her disability, because she didn't exist in that realm in people's eyes, she's developed this power and this kinesthetic awareness that you just don't see with a lot of people who've grown up in that culture of disability.
Despite her power and awareness, Taylor still relies on some tools and pretty cool tech to get her race ready.
For warm-ups for the track is I do some Binus, which is just like an electrical stimulation device just to prep my muscles and nerves and everything to just connect in a way.
You can see it here on her leg. Then that device comes off for the race and special shoes connected to a leg brace go on to give her stability on the track. Greg has worked with dozens of para-athletes just like Taylor. He said in para-athletics, they are constantly trying to find the right tools and techniques for success, and it's something that needs to be highlighted.
It's like coaching an able-bodied athlete. You look at the person in front of you and you build the tools for them to be successful. You know, a lot of these athletes, if they didn't have their disabilities, probably could be Olympians, but they have a disability, so the Paralympics, that's where it is, and it's super awesome and amazing and something we need to celebrate.
Celebrating while bringing awareness to athletes that are often misunderstood and often underrepresented.
Like Taylor has a minimal disability. It doesn't mean she doesn't have a disability. We're seeing a lot of online bullying and things like that because people don't understand.
And when it comes to Taylor's races in Paris, Greg is confident she'll find success.
Taylor's very much capable of it. There's an athlete from China that has the world record that's much faster that Taylor raced this summer at World Championships, but anything can happen on the day. So it's just going out there and doing her best day and her best performance, and I think a medal is highly likely.
And Taylor, she's just dialed in, ready to make her dreams come true.
It would be awesome to come back being on the medal podium of some sort. That's obviously a huge goal that I would love to be able to do. But more than that, it's just to run my race, run as well as I can, and see where that takes me.
Honored to represent her country and her community in the City of Light. And you can watch Taylor cross the finish line in Paris. Her first race is coming up on Friday, August 30th. And of course, all of Spokane will be cheering her on. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:43. Are you looking to give your garden one last facelift as we head into fall? Well, the Manitou plant sale returns this weekend, and Marissa Rio is live with what you need to know.
Fall is quickly approaching, and that means the highly anticipated Friends of Manitou Fall Plant Sale is returning. We'll show you some of the plants that they'll be having on sale this Saturday coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
We are Spokane Wellness Group. We are a provider of semaglutide, which is a medication that has been helping people lose weight and achieve their goals of being healthy. I wanted to know, what can this drug do for me if I don't change anything? So I've lost 65 pounds. We're trying to make it so everyday people can buy it and reap the benefits from that, because there are a lot of benefits from this medication, especially for people who are overweight. We'll be here for you. We want to help people.
Around here, the community is everything. At Adams Tractor, our strength is in machinery, but our passion is in building relationships. For nearly a century, Adams Tractor has been supporting local nonprofits and organizations all across the Northwest, demonstrating our commitment to the regions we serve. We're more than just your go-to Kubota dealer. We're dedicated to making life easier. Adams Tractor, where passion meets Kubota strength.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
The staff here is so friendly.
It's the best in the Northwest.
It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
The central dog wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
My car is a big investment for me, and so if I want it done right, I take it to Car Wash Plaza for the touchless wash.
Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
Find a location near you at carwashplaza.com.
Need an account to high five about? Boost your checking balance with 5.5% APY on Kasasa Cash Checking or 5.5% cash back on purchases with Kasasa Cash Back. Only at Progression's Credit Union. It's easy. Qualify for rewards like ATM surcharge refunds up to $25. Other activities include 1 ACH deposit or withdrawal each month, 12 monthly debit card transactions, and enrolling in e-statements. Give your money a high five with Progression's Credit Union. Learn more at progressionscu.org.
4 News Now is brought to you by Northwest Window and Door.
Welcome back. It is 6:46. We are soon heading into a new season, and that means the highly anticipated fall plant sale with the Friends of Manitou is back. And our Marissa Rio is live at Manitou Park this morning and showing us some of the things that you can shop this Saturday. Good morning, Marissa. Beautiful start to the day.
Good morning. It is a beautiful morning here in the garden. And for all of you plant parents out there, the Friends of Manitou plant sale will be this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Friends with Manitou will have plants, garden art, and decor for sale. Now, as you see, we have moved into the shaded plant section. Gabi here with Friends of Manitou. What do you have here?
Okay, so these are some of our hostas. We have over 30 different kinds. These ones are miniatures. They're kind of more of a collector type of hosta, so if you're really into hostas, these are some of the ones you can choose. And then behind me you can see that we have lots more. They're very hardy for this area. They're really great for underneath a canopy. They give you lots of color, a lot of texture, a lot of variety. Easy to take care of.
And you guys also will have indoor plants.
Yes, we do. We have a whole indoor section, and Marilyn, our indoor plant person, she's super knowledgeable. If you take a picture of something that you have at home that you might have a problem with, she can probably help you out with that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can view a full plant list on our website at kxly.com. Live from Manitou, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
So gorgeous. So many fun plant options out there if you're looking to just give your garden that one last boost before fall.
Yes, and they're going to be looking so extra vibrant this weekend because we have some rain in our forecast to help liven things up. But for today, first, we have some hot temperatures. We have a high of 90 degrees, partly sunny skies. Tonight will cool down to 57 with a mostly clear night. We're expecting light winds. For our highs, we have temperatures in the 80s for the most part over in Idaho, 88 in Coeur d'Alene, and 84 in Sandpoint. We're looking at 90 degrees in Spokane, 89 in Ritzville, and 87 over in the Tri-Cities. Now, we do have an upper level trough making its way into our region. It's bringing some cool weather and some unsettled conditions also. So here's a breakdown of when you can expect rain the next couple of days. We will see the first of it for the most part on Friday, tomorrow, especially at night around 5 p.m. That's when we're tracking the most widespread rain. Saturday, we are keeping up with those chances, and same for Sunday. However, these chances are gradually decreasing as we make our way to the next week. And we also have quite a jump here with temperatures in the 70s. Now, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, we have your camping forecast for you. We're highlighting Pines RV Park in the beautiful area of Harvard, Idaho. This park in particular has great activities for the kids. It's got a pavilion for events, any celebrations you're having, and just really fun games for your whole family to get in on the action. We have temperatures in the mid 60s for Saturday and Sunday, 65 for Saturday. We are seeing some rain there, and 64 for Sunday. That's what we have for you.
Wonderful. Yeah, fun way to get outside. Thanks, Allison. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:49. Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll see you after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
HAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build? Shop the latest back-to-school trends at River Park Square.
I've always been drawn to artists like this. Yeah, me too. This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger. You're me. Yeah, after you quit the firm and follow your passion.
Face your future with Whitworth University.
Why do dermatologists worldwide recommend La Roche-Posay? Effective skincare like La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer delivers double action to help repair skin's barrier and provide 48-hour hydration for healthy-looking skin. La Roche-Posay.
Mainstream has proudly served Greater Spokane and Northern Idaho for over 20 years, offering reliable and high-quality home services. Our exceptional team is committed to delivering trusted plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions that ensure the comfort and safety of your home. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible when it comes to repairing, maintaining, or installing systems that make your home a more comfortable place to live. Because we are home services, we are Mainstream.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology lets you see over, under, through, and any other direction you may need. Up to 8 available cameras and 14 views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing. Chevy's got you.
Well-qualified buyers can get 5.9% APR on a Chevy Silverado HD with available Duramax diesel engine and a 10-speed Allison transmission. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
R&R RV just wrapped up a fantastic summer sale at the Spokane Fairgrounds with America's favorite brands. You know what that means? Fresh, used inventory. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, camper vans to diesel pushers, R&R RV has the pre-owned RV you've been waiting for. Take advantage of show pricing on these amazing fresh trade-ins. Don't miss it. Visit R&R RV today in Liberty Lake, North Spokane, or North Lewiston. Online at rnrrv.com. Eastern Washington's largest RV dealer.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:52, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint. Allison Martinez is here preparing us for a beautiful but warmer day ahead. Marissa Rio is live at Manitou Park for details on ways you can spruce up your garden this weekend. And Hannah Joy is in studios with what we can expect on the final day of the Democratic National Convention. But first, the University of Idaho has unveiled its new healing garden on campus. The garden is to honor the 4 students killed back in November of 2022. The space is to give students an outlet for the grief they experienced during that time. Students who lost their classmates and friends say the murders made the university feel dark and disconnected. The Healing Garden will have opportunities for students to write notes to their lost loved ones and let them know they miss them and they're thinking about them. The families of Kaylee Consalves, Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, and Madison Mogan were all at the dedication, saying they want to make sure their legacies are preserved.
in years and years and years, you know, this tragedy won't be so fresh in everybody's minds, and those names won't be so memorable to the kids that are on campus in 20 years. And they will, because, you know, their names are there. They're never going anywhere.
Hundreds of students, staff, and faculty came to the memorial's opening, and the volunteers that donated their time to build it say they can't put into words how meaningful it is. The university also installed a beacon that will light up at night that's meant to represent hope for a brighter future in Moscow. Well, starting this morning, Spokane drivers are going to see some changes to traffic. Washington Street will be reduced to one lane between Maxwell and Boone. Drivers should expect slowdowns. Now, if you don't need to enter that area for something specific, the city wants to encourage you to use Division and Monroe instead. Construction will last until Friday, August 23rd. And starting August 26th, Market Street northbound lanes will be closed and southbound lanes will be reduced to one lane between Wellesley and Mission. A detour will be in place until September 6th.
We have a hotter day ahead. We have a high of 90 degrees in Spokane, and everywhere else is going to be right around that range. We're looking at 88 in Coeur d'Alene, 87 in Kellogg, and over in Washington, 89 in Ritzville, and 88 in Moses Lake. As we look to the future, though, things take a turn. We have some wet weather chances for the next couple of days. We're looking at a 50% chance for Friday, and then our chances dwindle little by little, but we are tracking rain in our forecast.
Well, the start of the school year for students in the Cheney School District may be delayed. 350 union teachers in the Cheney District plan to strike on Tuesday, which is the first day of school. They're fighting for better pay to attract and keep teachers, along with more resources to support students. Now, in an email from the district to the community, they say they've proposed an 18% salary increase over 3 years, saying, in quote, "We believe this offer reflects our commitment to fairly compensating our teachers while ensuring the long-term sustainability of our district. Yet some parents believe that's not enough, knowing what these teachers deal with day to day."
For all the demands they put on, I feel like they should just compensate them and bring them up to where they should be, equal with other school districts, and definitely for the hard work and the good work that they do.
The Cheney Education Association president told us the district's benefits, salary, and support are not on par with similar-sized districts nearby, making it hard for them to retain and recruit well-qualified staff. Well, the first time in a decade, North Idaho College is seeing a rise in enrollment numbers. This comes while the school continues to have its accreditation questioned. This fall, NIC is seeing a 7% uptick in its enrollment. The college says this is largely due to the institution's efforts of getting itself known after the pandemic and building trust as it battles accreditation issues. The institution has been working on a project to address its low enrollment rates now for 2 years.
Fall is quickly approaching, and you know what that means. The highly anticipated Friends of Manitou Fall Plant Sale is returning. If you take a look at your screen, you'll see all the details you'll need to know. The plant sale will be this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Friends with Manitou will have plants, garden art, and decor for sale. You can find indoor plants, outdoor plants, almost anything you can think of, and there'll be experts here to help you with anything you might need. In Manitou, Marissa Rio for News Now.
Last night at the DNC, Governor Tim Walz accepted the vice presidential nomination. Looking ahead, Harris will close out the DNC, delivering a primetime speech and accepting the presidential nomination. You can watch a special 2-hour presentation of the DNC tonight at 6, followed by a special edition of 4 News Now.
Meanwhile, pro-Palestinian demonstrators in Chicago say they feel for the people of Gaza. They've been protesting this week near the Democratic National Convention. Their potentially largest demonstration is set for this evening, and you can check for updates on the DNC and on the continued protests on Good Morning America. And we'll be back with a final check of weather next.
4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for budgeters in their ramen era. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
What's the weather for your summer plans? 4 News Now First Alert weather means you're first to know. First Alert sent straight to your phone. Live radar pinpointing the storms near you. Weather for the next week or next hour. Be the first to know with 4 News Now First Alert weather.
Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to those one call, that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
We're taking a live look over downtown Spokane. We have a really clear start to the day. It's going to be a hot one. We're heating up to 90 degrees for our high today. We'll see partly cloudy skies, especially in the afternoon. Friday, that's where things start to take a little bit of a turn. We're cooling down to 78 degrees. We have a 50% chance of rain, measurable rain that is, for tomorrow. By Saturday, we'll cool down to 70, so very close to the 60s. Rain there, and we also have rain potential for Sunday. Temperatures in the 70s.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest. We sure appreciated you being here. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. That starts right now.